WF representing Palace, so let us tell you about Palace.
Eagle Eye Football here, Crystal Palace 2, Manchester City 2. And I'd like to say that we are not, unfortunately, we weren't doing the fan cams at the stadium today because it was really cold and also the wind was immense. So even after the game when we was all leaving, the wind was so much we didn't want to risk, putting a tripod, putting the phone on there. If it fell and broke, like we're not going to be buying another phone. So we thought it'd be best to protect the equipment, do it from home, and if you guys want to send your own fan cams in, maybe you don't have the opportunity to come and meet us in the stadium, you can record something on your own. Share it with us with our email address, which is in the link below, and then you can send us your fan cams, and we'll put it up. So, Chairman, thoughts on the game?
Well, first of all, it was a wonderful point, wasn't it? And we led twice as well, which is maybe disappointing slightly. We're not getting 3 points, but I would have taken a draw all day long. I thought we were really good. We didn't sit back and sit deep. We didn't we give them loads of respect and do nothing. But we went forward and we scored 2 goals. There were some fantastic blocks by Ruben Dias, probably 2 or 3 times, that stopped us getting in again. But I was very impressed with our performance today. I thought everyone really put a shift in, especially Will Hughes. I thought it was absolutely magnificent. I don't think they pressed him or tackled him well, but he, 2 assists, ran the midfield show. Lerman played very well, and I think that was the difference, really. Our midfield played ever so well and sort of nullified them. We really only let Haaland have 1 shot, which he scored from, obviously, and all the other time we managed to shepherd him very well, but I'm very, very happy today.
Yeah, it's one of those games where before the ball was kicked, you're thinking, oh man, I really wish we get anything from this game whatsoever. I'd take a 0-0 draw. But seeing how the game came out in the context of the whole game in general, I think...
Could have won?
I don't know. I'm a little bit disappointed we didn't win, actually. We did have so many good chances, and the chances that we did have, I wouldn't say that any of them were glaring misses. I think that we did what we needed to do. We shot on target, and I think it was literally just good save from the keeper or just amazing blocks. So I think the one that comes to my mind is when Mateta set the ball to Lerma to have a whack, and basically Ruben Dias threw his body in front of the ball and got in the way of it. I think that we also did the same thing. There was another time where I think Gundogan had a shot from outside the box. Mark got a foot to it, which slowed it down, which then allowed Henderson to then get the ball and clear it. So there was definitely very good defending from both sides. But we just look like we're a lot more confident. The way how we were passing the ball around just oozed confidence. And by playing that way, really, we can challenge anyone. I know, granted, this is a very wounded City team right now. But there were times in that game where, we were definitely the better team in it.
Absolutely. Especially in the first half, we gave them very little respect, and we just came out and played like we did at Ipswich, like we did at Newcastle, isn't it? And just came out and went forward. I totally agree with you. Maybe second half we sat back a bit. Rico Lewis getting sent off made the last 10 minutes a bit more comfortable, didn't it? And we actually pressed forward, and we had a few corners right at the end, didn't we? Where normally we'd be sitting back and defending our box, but I don't think that's Glasner's way. I know Roy did it against City. We just did nothing for 70 minutes. They went forward. But no, we were very bright from very, very start. We pushed forward. Munoz was excellent, got so much forward, Sarr had a good first half, maybe a bit quieter second half. Mitchell did okay, actually, to be fair. Crosses again poor, but defending was really good. The back 5 played really well, even though we conceded 2 goals. But when you've got a team's got like Kevin De Bruyne coming back, it's very, very hard to keep him out continuously. You've got to be very, very lucky. But we weren't lucky in the fact that he came back obviously last week. So, but all in all, I thought it was a fabulous performance from start to finish. What do you think?
I agree. I was thinking that if you're going to give 2 people the plaudits, it's got to be Lerma and Hughes. In the midfield, 2 against 3, they were outstanding, really. Lerma had a very good game defensively. He was pressing, he was going forward. I think there was a time where I think our players were literally just doing keepy-ups over their players and passing it to each other. And I think Lerma was in that move. I think Eze was in that move. But Lerma was amazing. Worked great, defensive, even had a few shots as well. A few through from a corner. But for me, the standout has got to be Will Hughes, isn't it? He was absolutely outstanding. 2 assists today, one from a corner, and the other one was a pass that even Kevin De Bruyne himself would be proud of that.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that pass. The second it went through, I thought, he's offside. 100% he's offside. I didn't really celebrate. I thought, no. 100% offside. But when it was given, you just had to watch it back and think, wow, how did he even see that?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
I thought Chalobah had a better game. He didn't actually have his clanger this game. I thought that our backline was pretty solid, really. Eze, what happened? First 10, 15 minutes, unbelievable. Eze of old. After that, sort of the same of what we've been saying, dribbling backwards, not being confident, not making the right decisions. And then the second we get our second goal, he starts running at people again.
Looks a better player, doesn't
Looks a better player almost instantaneously. And then they score again, and then he goes back in his shell again. And, he takes him off and puts Devaney on. Like, what's going on with Eze? And do you think maybe this sub at 60 minutes for him, for Devaney, is something that's going to continue?
Absolutely, definitely a way. I mean, I'm sure that if Eze improves his output, then he won't get subbed. But at the end of the day, I mean, defensively, he gives us nothing, and that's a real issue. I mean, when he's running around like chasing, you've got to put a foot in, you've got to bump somebody off the ball or something like that. He just doesn't do it. Going forward, he's not running at people. That's what he does. I mean, defenders don't like it when he run at them, and he's just not doing it. He did, as you said, after he went 2-1 up, but then he stopped it. But I don't know what it is. And the other thing he does is when he gets the ball, he just spends so much time and dilly-dallying on the ball when really he can play one-touch football and move the ball forward faster, isn't it? He just seems to slow the whole play down. But I just want to give a shout out to Mateta. I thought his work rate was brilliant today. He held the ball up so well with 2 or 3 of them on him and kept us up the field. And I thought he won a lot of headers. I thought he had a really good game.
I think, obviously we're going to talk about man of the match, but not right now. Rico Lewis got sent off, second yellow. Definitely deserved, I think.
Absolutely, yeah.
100% deserved. But you know what happened? City went down to 10 men, and so did we. We brought on Eddie Nketiah. I don't think I really have to say much else, but I'll let Chairman take this one. Chairman, what do you think of Eddie Nketiah? 0 goals, 0 assists in the Premier League in 10 games.
I think there is mitigating circumstances. Obviously, he's not playing in position. He's not playing regularly. But, when he's coming on that time, everyone's got to work for the team. But it was one incident, wasn't it, where we were defending and we broke away and he had the ball. And his control was so bad that he basically let the Man City defenders come back and...
He passed it straight to Guardiola.
Yeah, it was really terrible. I mean, I don't want him to be the worst 30 million pound we ever bought, but he's definitely on them lines at the moment. He's got to start performing. He could have done this at Arsenal. He never got any games. But, as a footballer... You can't complain about being in the wrong position because once you get on the field, you do your best, and and that will keep you in the team. And the better he plays, the more chance he's got of playing. But he's just giving the manager a headache. He just doesn't want to play him. I don't really blame him because obviously at the end of the game, when we're defending, we need people to put challenges in. He's just not doing it.
To be fair, I think we paid £30 million for that yellow card at the end because that was a good yellow card, a good foul.
Good yellow card, yeah.
Finally, man of the match.
Will Hughes, easy, fantastic from start to finish. 2 assists, ran the midfield, won a lot of tackles, some brilliant passes. Yeah, comfortably, Will Hughes.
For me as well. It has to be Will Hughes. I think that was a point in the game where I was thinking, is this Lionel Messi? He was dribbling. he was genuinely. William Messi.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was literally dribbling through people and then hitting off a shot, amazing.
He had a really good game today, definitely.
100%. But guys, thank you very much for watching. A bit of a longer fan cam. Remember, if you guys want to send your own video in, send it to the email address in the link below. Remember to set it to editing privileges so we can actually grab it. But guys, thank you very much for watching, and up the palace.
You goes.